What is going on, everybody? My name is Chris and welcome to another Shedheads video. Today we are playing some Minecraft and we are going to show you how we built this awesome lighthouse. It's very easy to build. It will not take you a long time to gather the resources to build it. I made this out of red and white concrete for the whole mid section of it, but you can make it out of quartz, white wool, or any kind of combination of blocks you like. So we top off the rest of this build with some wood posts and some logs on the top, and then we have the foundation, which is just made out of cobblestone. But we will get a little bit more detailed once I get into the video a little bit more. But if you guys could drop a like and leave a comment for me, I really appreciate it. And let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so getting right into this, let's go over the materials we're going to need for this build. So to start things off, we have our striped spruce log, we have our spruce slabs, and again, you could use whatever kind of tree that you want. I just had spruce in my survival mode. I use red concrete for this, but you could also use red wool as well, and snow blocks, or you could use white concrete, quartz, or white wool. Just whatever you prefer. I mean, you definitely should use white because most lighthouses are white. We have stone brick stairs to do our entryway and stone bricks for the first level. Glowstone, of course, to produce some lighting on top, and then some birch fence posts just to set up a perimeter around. So I made myself a little cheat sheet over here. I copied this into a creative mode. So the first thing that we are going to do is work on the posts for our staircase, a little framework over here. So it's going to be 5 blocks tall, and it's just going to be a diagonal block going all the way up. So just a rule of thumb, our base is going to be 7 blocks, leading all the way up, 5 blocks tall, and then we're going to have 3 blocks in the back, just like so. So what we're going to do here is we are going to count over 5 blocks, and then go 1 over, and that's going to be the width of our staircase, and we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Alright, so there we have it. We have the base for our staircases. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to fill this in. We have stone brick stairs for this. The first 2 layers here are just going to be normal stone brick stairs. Then we're going to switch over to the stone bricks just to give it a little bit more depth. If you want, you could just create a straight diagonal staircase going all the way up. I just found that this is what I want to do. And Minecraft is about being creative, so do whatever you want, guys. And then we're going to finish off here by doing 3 more of the stone brick stairs. If we do this correctly, and it's very important you do the base correctly, this should be 7 blocks across. 2 being the wood, 5 across for the staircase. Moving forward, we are going to do the base floor of our build. So we're going to take out our stone bricks, and this is going to be 7 blocks wide on all 4 sides with 1 diagonal in the middle. So there's our diagonal, and this one is going to be 7 blocks wide. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to do this all the way across until you meet back up with the stairs on the opposite side. And I messed this up the first time I did it in my survival mode, and it messed up the rest of my build. So guys, just be 100% sure that it's just like how it is in the video. So we're going to finish this up. And then I'm going to give you guys a minute, just fill in the rest of it, and I'll meet you back here in 3.5 seconds. Alright guys, so now that we have the whole foundation and the base all laid out, it's going to be a very simple and straightforward build from here on out. So I'm going to start with 1 color, and I'm going to put 3 blocks on the bottom going up here, and then I'm going to top it off with 2 blocks of my other building block, which is white concrete in this instance. And I'm going to repeat that pattern 2 more times, and then do it once more with red on top. And every time you do a layer, you're going to offset 1 block inward. So go do that, and I'll meet you back here in another 3 seconds. Alright guys, so here we are. We have the staircase done, the base floor done, and then we have 3 layers of red and white concrete, and then 1 layer on top of the red concrete, all offset 1 block inward as you are going up to the top. Now if you do this correctly, you should have a 3x3 square on the top right there. So now we are going to go right into doing the base first before we get to the top portion, all of it. So in order to hide this stone brick, we're going to create a perimeter that's 1 block offset from stone brick. So we're just going to go around there, and we're going to make it 3 blocks deep just to contrast the red that's on the bottom there. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit just to give us a little bit more time. Alright, so once we have that done, we're going to do the foundation. The foundation is just going to be cobblestone. And I'm just going to do like a really simple foundation here. And I'll get into how you can make it look a little bit more weathered. So let's get right around there. Okay, so let's finish off that one block there. So we have here a basic foundation. Most foundations in real life are really clean and, you know, they're not weathered at all. But if you want to give your lighthouse a little bit of character, you're going to make it look a little bit weathered, like the wind and the rain has corroded the foundation a little bit. So you kind of eyeball a little bit. I eyeballed it here just to give it a little bit more of a weathered look. And you could really do that kind of style foundation where it's just kind of like everything's building up to the lighthouse. Or in contrast, you could do the very simple, very clean looking foundation. It's all up to you. Be as creative as you want. So now that we're done with that foundation, we're going to go right up to the top. Alright guys, so now that we have our whole base and our midsection done, we're going to work on the very top. So to do the very top, first, because I'm in creative mode, I'm going to fill in this little 9 square over here just because it's easier for me to look at. If you're in survival, you're going to want to save on the materials. So you could do it, you could, I don't know, whatever's up to you. We're going to take our spruce slab and we're going to offset twice around here. And then we're going to cut off the corners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all cut off. We're going to take our log and we're going to go 4 blocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to do that for all 4 sides here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to connect all those with some slabs again. Should be 3 in the middle. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then one more. 1, 2, 3. So you should have 5 blocks across, and you're going to put more slabs to go to a final 1 block center. So just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing on all sides. So it should go 5, 3, and then 1. And this is so that it gives the appearance of taking the square and then offsetting it 45 degrees. And then from here on out, guys, it's really just going to be filling in the roof. So we're going to offset 1 block every time we go up for the roof and then just put another slab. This helps give it kind of like a, at least to me, like an older look to it rather than being like super modern or like, you know, giving it too much of a height differentiation if it was made out of like staircases instead. So we're going to do that and go all the way to the middle. Pretty straightforward, nothing really crazy going on here. And we're going to top it off there. There we have our roof made out of slabs. Looks pretty cool. It doesn't make it too high. It makes it, at least to me, just the perfect amount of like height in comparison to the rest of the build. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our birch fence posts and we're just going to make a perimeter around the top. And something to keep in mind when you're doing this is you have to ask yourself, do I want to be able to come up to the top here and look down at the top, or do I kind of just want it to be aesthetic and just use the interior instead? So we're going to top that off with some glowstone, and then we're just going to get right into designing the outside of the build. So the way it looks right now, it's very boring. It's not really anything crazy. So what I did was I kind of just went up the middle with the white concrete all the way to the top. And then this helps give it some depth, guys. You could do whatever you want here. I'm just going to fast forward this just because it's just really whatever you want it to look like. I just didn't want it to have all flat faces on all sides. So I'm just giving it a little bit of depth here and just making it look that much more detailed. If you go around the sides, I feel like it tends to make the lighthouse look more circular. And if you guys have been to lighthouses in real life, most of them are circular. They're not square. So if you go around the outside and do the layers like I have it here with the white concrete, it'll make the transitions between the circular and the more like straight edge parts a little bit cleaner. So there we have it. We have our lighthouse. The entire exterior is done. And now we're going to work on the interior and do our spruce slab staircase. Now, I just eyeballed this in this video. I tried to make it 2 blocks wide, but I ran into issues at the top and it had to be restricted down to 1 block wide, which isn't really a big deal because, in all honesty, you're not really going to be going up and down this lighthouse. It's not like your main base. It's just kind of really more for aesthetics, you know, if you're building like a shipyard or some docks or something like that. But I'm just going to let you guys copy this, and I'll see you all in about 10 seconds. Alright guys, so now we have our finished slab staircase going all the way up, spiraling towards the center. It looks pretty dang awesome in my opinion. Just gonna go up here and show you guys. I cut out the 3x3 square and left the glowstone in the middle, and that is just depend on it if you want to occupy this top portion of the build. I did, so I took it out. Some people, if you would like, you could cover that glowstone with glass blocks or glass panes, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you're creative, guys, and that concludes our build. We have this awesome lighthouse. Add whatever you want to it. You could add vines to give it some greenery, add some flowers, do whatever makes you happy. But if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for the next Minecraft video. Shedheads out.